Welcome back, y'all. It's episode 33. This our Jesus episode.
This the Jesus episode. Wow. Come on,
You
somebody.
heard? Come on now. First
Speak
things
to
first.
our heart,
Yes,
Holy
we're
Spirit.
we are sisters,
Hmm.
and really we just be talking about what's going on in our life, what's going on in
Shooting
the
the ish.
world, shooting the
Mhm.
ish. My name is Lo.
And I'm Alnisa. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for joining. It's always a pleasure to be in y'all presence.
Always, y'all let us know where y'all joining in from, what city you in, and most importantly, what you're drinking with us on tonight. Okay,
Got that
sis, what
drink
you
in your
drinking?
cup. Well, okay. So it's been a long day. I had already
Okay,
started.
okay.
So I got a little rosé in my cup. I'm a
Nice.
little low on energy. But I just had some stuff at the house. Oh, Liberty Creek. Good old Liberty Creek.
Yeah. I think we
Some
established how Liberty
crab.
Creek is kind of
I always
the
got it.
it's
It's
so
usually
dope.
always
It's
here.
really
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's good. And it ain't gonna break the bank. I ain't gonna have a
Right.
headache
Yeah.
tomorrow.
No
How about
hangover.
you? What you drinking?
I'm trying something new tonight. I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm guessing it's like German, but yeah. It's
Come on,
we
practice.
know the brand. Uh Giroux
Oh, oh yeah, I see what you're
Tremnier.
saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Giroux Tremnier.
Mm-mm. You gotta do all that probably.
It's Tremnier. Yeah.
How much percentage? I don't know where my honey is. I should have been looking for this with my glasses on before I logged in.
You said what?
I should have been looking for the percentage with my glasses with
Oh,
my
yeah.
readers on before I logged in. What's the percentage?
I don't know. Oh, 12%. 12%.
Oh, mine too. Well, let's cheers it.
Really? Tears to the bottle.
Yeah.
I know that's right. Okay.
We got our 12% on
We
tonight.
got our 12% on tonight.
Woo,
All right.
baby.
So
Ooh,
I filled that cup up because
me too.
I
I'm still
too,
pouring.
okay. Ain't no sense in stopping it. Y'all see my war wound?
Oh yeah.
I've been having to, take cuts here and there. Just gotta take that. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't right. Yeah, I know she gonna be cutting up. She be cutting up every week.
Sometimes.
Cheers,
Cheers,
sis.
sis. All right. Let me know what you've been up
Mm,
to. Catch me up with
I had no facts in
whether
mind.
just what's going on. Period. It don't have to be what
Mm.
you did for the weekend, but anything. What you
Oh
got on your heart?
man. So it was my daughter's 18th birthday. It's good.
It is. It's kind of like
It looks like it's
Riesling.
refreshing.
It is very okay,
Oh,
but not the sweet kind. That's very
okay.
tasty.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
sorry, but
It's
yes, it
okay.
is.
So yes, happy birthday, Naughty. She turned 18. Can y'all believe my last baby is 18?
What
When?
are we gonna
How?
do?
Why? Either way, her birthday and my baby does the absolute most for her birthday. But we went to, and I'm not complaining because she still likes her mom to be around, which maybe she does, maybe she doesn't, but she doesn't give me she doesn't give any pushback. So we all went to Miami over the weekend and we had a time. We had a time. What up, Haley? What's going on? Oh, popcorn sound good. Popcorn
That
and
does
wine
sound
slaps.
good. Oh my gosh.
Popcorn and wine
Her saying popcorn, I'm
slaps.
like, dang, that sound good.
I wish I had me
Mm,
some right now. What's wrong? You okay?
nothing. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
good.
But no, so we went
Gotta
to
get myself together.
Miami. We had us a good old time. And you know what? Thank God that we did not have any issues with returning home on Monday because I had no idea that so many flights had been canceled.
Oh, I didn't know either.
That's
Oh,
what they were
because of
talking.
that storm. It was storming
Yes.
pretty. Okay.
Apparently, they were talking about it on the radio. I'm a Breakfast Club fiend, and they were talking about it. It might have been yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's episode. They had callers calling in, talking about their stories of, hey, were you traveling this weekend, and if so, did you get stuck? How many
Mm,
hours were you? Because DJ Envy was supposed
Envious.
envious. He
DJ
was
Envious.
envious.
I love Rick Ross.
He was he I guess they did the yeah, it was BET, right? And
BT
they were
Awards, yeah.
supposed to be back Monday, and he got pushed. He didn't get back until I think he got back on Tuesday. Charlemagne, no, Monday, no, Tuesday. Charlemagne the God got back yesterday. He had been delayed
Dang!
on,
All
he was
these
on
days?
JetBlue. He was on JetBlue, and he loves JetBlue.
Really?
He be talking about Jet. I've never flown JetBlue,
I've never flown JetBlue either.
but he hypes them up so much. That's all he
Maybe
flies.
he has like an endorsement with them or something.
Maybe. I didn't think about that. Rich people's problems, right? So, but they were talking about how many flights were delayed. And then I was like, you know what? That's crazy because when we touched down in Atlanta, it took us probably almost 30. Hi, sis. It took us about 30 plus minutes just to get our luggage. And it was because so many people's luggage was already
Ah,
on the
yeah.
train. Everybody kept saying, was the actual workers were like, was somebody's flight can't was somebody one of somebody's flights canceled? And they couldn't make sense. So the workers had to stop the rail, take most of the luggage off to go, I
Mm,
guess, take it to, the lost and found or whatever, just so the flights that had just came in so that our luggage could come out. That's how many. It was crazy,
that's
but it took
crazy.
so long, and I was like, oh, that's why. So apparently, it was really bad weather, flights were canceled everywhere, but needless to say, I was thankful and grateful that we got back in one piece. Got back, and it's always something. If it
Child.
ain't one thing, it's another.
Ugh.
Get
Yeah,
home from a
literally.
peaceful vacation, done got a little suntan,
Mm,
done been out on the
looking the F good.
beach, you know, and gets back home, walk in the house, and it's 87 degrees.
87 degrees. Oh, I
87,
ain't mean to yell
not
in your
7,
face like that, sis.
87 degrees. And we have a unit upstairs and downstairs. So I'm like, oh,
80.
this must be just downstairs. Go upstairs. It's hotter.
No.
I did not know what was going on. My husband, and we got home late. We didn't get home until like 11
And it was
p.m.
that hot at 11 p.m.
Something was wrong with the air conditioner. And so the next day I was off. I was like, well, it's literally after midnight by the time we tried everything or whatever. Had to crack open all the windows, turn on all the ceiling
Dang,
fans.
man.
I was so hot. I was like, don't you dare try to touch me. It is too hot. You look at me. Don't you look at me. Don't do it. Because I am
Oh my
liable to
gosh.
stab
Girl,
you.
you know
It's
men
so
don't care. Have
hot.
one leg, one eye, one
Had
ear, middle of the war zone. They don't care.
to make it known. Don't you look at me. Okay? It's way too hot and I'm irritable. So,
That
girl,
is so funny.
so thankfully, when I travel now, I have come to the conclusion because we always have traveled so much, right? And I've come to the conclusion now when you come back from a vacation, always take the next day off so I can unwind and I be having all the stuff to do. And
Yeah.
so, um, I took the following day off. We got in Monday night, was off Tuesday, called around to a million places, and everybody was like, "Oh, we can't get to you today. It's probably gonna be Thursday." And
No.
I was like, "Oh my God." So from
Gee.
Monday night until yesterday, we suffered through.
Wait,
Yeah,
are you
yesterday was
being for real?
Thursday. I'm dead serious.
No, today's Thursday.
I'm sorry. Monday night to Wednesday. They came out yesterday. They came out yesterday. So Monday,
I don't know
Tuesday,
how
they
y'all
didn't have
did
they
that.
didn't
That's
have
too
anything
much.
available on to come the same day. So they were like, we can't get to you today. We'll get to you tomorrow. So they came out. Of course,
Gotta
the
take.
we finally decided to go through somebody that we had already been through before. Call him out. His company's fairly reasonably priced and feel like they don't take advantage of you, right? So call
Okay,
him
that's
out.
good that y'all had someone already.
Well, I mean, if you say so. I mean, we've used them like once or twice. But that's the thing about being a homeowner, man. You just can never plan for these things. And he was telling me, he was like, it's the dual compressor, and it probably happened because of all of the storms. And I was like, sons of
Oh,
guns. So yeah, but we were able to get it fixed, and now the house is cool. Last night I froze everybody. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. This air is going to be popping tonight. Okay. I woke up in the middle of the night like, ooh, my teeth was,
you
but that's okay. I,
and you
I,
kept it freezing
I
anyway.
can't complain. I won't complain. I refuse to complain.
Ah,
I woke up so cold this morning. I said, let me put a blanket over me. I had to finally turn it
girl.
up a little bit. But yeah, I refused because it was so hot and we had to cool the house down. But I was
I know
grateful
that's
that we got
right.
it done. So that's been my week and my baby
That's
birthday. And then I
uh,
saw you on Tuesday for my baby birthday.
yes. We
And
had
my
a good
mommy.
old time.
Hmm.
Shout out to what's his name, Malachi. Same
Malachi, y'all
crew.
had the same birthday.
We had the exact same birthday down to the Benihana. So if y'all go to Benihana's,
Yes.
request Malachi. He was really great. He was really great.
It was we were amazed and like we ain't never been there before in our lives. Like we
and
have a
y'all
home
look,
training.
if y'all ain't know this by now, we just can't help it. We kind of just a little dramatic, but it's
We
that's
are.
all right. But no, I want to ask. Speaking of keeping the house freezing, what's the temperature that you like
I will
keep
never
your house?
tell because people talk about me so bad.
Really, Nisa? You're not
Okay,
gonna tell?
hold on. Okay, let me just say this. You've been at my house multiple times, and even mom is like, she's typically always hot. But when she comes to my house, she'll tell me, she's like, it's kind of cool in here. But for some reason, my downstairs, I keep it on 74, and people think that is way too high. But it be cold in my house. Downstairs, it be cold.
Yeah, I was about to say, your house. I'm actually usually really comfortable
Really?
with the
Okay.
temperature, and I guess we're the same. I keep mine. I usually don't put it any lower than 71, and that's at night.
Okay.
When
That's what
I
I had it on
turn it
last
down,
night,
yeah,
71. And I was
that's not,
freezing.
yeah. I turn mine down to about 71 at night because I sleep hot. But during the day, I turn it up as high as 77, which probably defeats the purpose. But
Okay.
I have turned it up. I'll keep it around 75, 74 during the day
Me
because
too.
it's
I keep it
cooler
about 74, 75.
downstairs and I work
Right.
downstairs. But then when
Mm-hmm.
I'm upstairs, in my room, it's kind of
You
it's
turn
a
it
little
down a
warmer
little.
up there, so I'll turn
It
it down
is.
at night. But
Heat
that's
rises to the
interesting.
top, baby. Heat rises to the top. No, seriously. So, but upstairs, I keep it on. Typically, I always have it on like 73. But
Okay.
last night I did have it on 71, and it's always hotter upstairs, but it's also when I have the air kicking, it's also always colder. Especially at least in my room. Um, yeah, at least in my room and my son's room for whatever reason, he just has really high ceilings, and it's always hot in his room. So he
Yeah.
actually he has a fan on at night, like full blown fan every single night.
I wonder if it's because it's the room that gets the most sun during the day because
It could be.
before my roommate moved, like my main room that I'm in now, and before like I moved to the other room,
Mhm.
it is the hot room of the house too, but it's also the
Mm,
room that it's so much sun coming into that
okay.
room like all day long. I'm like, okay, it's probably the reason it's a
That
hot room.
actually makes
But
really
I
okay.
want
That
to know
makes
that
sense.
for real though. I feel like there's always one hot room in a house, even in our parents' house. That big old room is like the
Yes,
hot
it's so
room. It's
hot.
always hot in that room. It has, but it also has the most windows
It
out of any other
does.
room,
You're
and it
right.
gets
You're
the
right.
most sun. So I'm like, I don't know what.
Lauren, you're
Anyway,
so smart. You're absolutely right. You're
thank you.
absolutely right. What do you mean you want to look into it more? That's exactly what it is. Lord
Thank you,
Jesus.
sis. Well, you know what? I like to think that I'm smart too, but I'm about to tell you about what I wanted to tell you about because I'm like,
Okay.
what the f is going on? Now, y'all know I be dating. I'm dating. I retired for a while. I was
Oh, did you?
retired.
What was
Yeah,
the what? How long was that?
it was some months. I hadn't been on any dates in some months. Yeah, so
Mm.
nothing. Just out here doing it. Um, I told y'all I met this young man. I call him 28. Um, Shocking. He's significantly younger than me, but I was like, all right, what I'm saying, I'm not really taking nobody serious. So I'm like, okay, I can hang out. We can have fun. It's chill. I'm not sleeping with with nobody. It's just we're gonna
Right.
kick it.
We just having a good
I do
time.
like meeting new people.
Yeah.
This is a new thing for me. I used to be very antisocial, and I probably am still a little bit, but I really have been enjoying meeting new people. Anyway, had been texting, talking on the phone for a week. Literally, this is no time invested. One singular week. We were like, okay, we're gonna kick it, we're gonna link up, whatever. So we were planned to meet up yesterday. Today is Thursday. We were gonna meet up yesterday. I'm not the best about responding to texts like right away. It's just I'm not the
Mm-mm.
best at that unless it's like my
Me
mom or
neither.
sisters.
Sometimes I'm
Yes,
just.
but even with y'all, I'll read the message and have it read. Like you text me this thing and I just totally
I get it.
I'll think
I
about
get
it
it.
and then yeah, anyway. So I'm not the best about responding to text messages. So yesterday he was like texting me, checking in and make sure we were still on. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Boom, we linking. So I I am driving home and he hits me with like back to back messages like, yo, hey, hello. Like almost like I wasn't responding fast enough. And when I got home, I was like, yo, what's up? And he's like, we still on for tonight. I was like, yep. Or no, he said, what you doing? I was like, I'm getting ready to head out, to where we finna meet. He was like, okay, bet, can we push it back like 45 minutes? Traffic is bad. And I was like, cool, that worked because I worked a little late, so I need a little extra time getting ready or whatever. So get
Oh my
ready.
gosh.
I catch a Uber. It's not far. Like, we were meeting off the belt line at like one of the little eatery places or whatever. So caught a Uber, hit him like, hey, just requesting my Uber. I'm gonna be running a little bit late. I was gonna be running like 5 minutes late. Didn't hear anything. It's like the exact time that we were supposed to meet, still haven't heard anything. It gets to like 15 minutes past the time. I hit my best friend like, hey, I think I'm being stood up. This has never happened to me before, but I think I'm being stood up. This is kind of nuts. She's like, girl, these they just be running,
Mm-hmm.
they just be late, they'll be calling, they'll be texting. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm like, I'm about to hit the bar, order me some food, kick it. I randomly am like talking to people. I don't know who
This
I've
tell me
become.
this ninja showed up.
Nisa, let,
Block
let
him.
me let me
Block him. Block his
let
ass
me let
right
me finish.
now.
Let me finish the
You
story.
watching this?
So
Sorry.
so we go through all of this. It's now like 30 minutes past the time we're meeting. I'm like, okay.
This is
I've
why
been
you can't date,
I've
y'all.
I
Sorry.
was like, okay, I've been stood up. This isn't the worst case scenario. I'm actually having a pretty good time. I met some random people at the bar. We're kind of having a good time. The food is really good. The drinks are good,
This
and people were
ninja.
like complimenting me and it was just really sweet. So I had a good time.
Cause you fine.
Haley
You
Haley
sexy.
was
You
like,
cool.
thank
Sorry.
you. Hey, um, I text Haley and was like, "Girl, yeah, it's official. I'm like I've officially gotten stood up. Like, wow, I'm a part of the club now. This is interesting. I'm a part of the number."
Dang.
So she's like, "No, no, no. Just text him and say I'm here. What's your ETA? I was like, okay, I'll do that. I literally text that verbatim. I'm here. What's your ETA? He sends me back this long message like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel horrible. I actually got nauseous on my way there. I had to pull over. I'm just not feeling good. I'm going to have to, I'm not going to be able to make it, or it's going to be very late before I can pull myself together. So I just let that breathe for a minute because I was like, oh wow, I don't know what I've done or
You're
said
wasting my time, sir.
over the course of getting to know each other that makes you think that I would believe this. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was like, it's cool. Like they got to tell you something.
Oh,
That's
they
what the old
got
man. That's what the old. That's a the old man 101. Like that's entry level. The old man saying. So they got to tell you something. I'm cool with that, bro. It's fine. So, wait, then I can't remember. I know I responded. I know that I responded. I can't remember what I said. So he's like, oh, this is why I titled the thing when the delusion sticks, because I kind of think that everybody thinks that we're all delusional together, like as a collective. Yeah, people handle one another like, oh, I'm delusional, you're delusional,
delusional. We
we're.
all delusional.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna play like
I'm
I'm
picking up what
delusional
you put.
with you. So I was like, dang, I hope you feel better. That sucks. Just left it at that, and he was apologizing. I didn't respond anymore. Then I did block him actually, and then I was like, why did I
Thank
block
God.
him? Because I actually don't care about him, and also, not I don't
Ooh.
care about him as a
But you
as
don't care
I'm
about
not, and
that. Like I'm not
like
even
my feelings
invested.
aren't hurt. You know what I'm saying, like that. But I'm like, I don't know if this could be a connection later on down the line where it's like, okay, I definitely want you to. So I got products to sell. I'm gonna try to sell them to you, my friend, my dude who set me up. I got businesses that the family is starting. I'm gonna invite you to these things that we got going on to get the.
No,
I
I
am.
beg
I
to
am.
differ.
I don't
I think
only
everybody should
because
be a part of your success. That's how I feel.
I agree, but I feel like I can eat off. It's a every if I'm collecting money from one person and one person only, just the people that speak
You
highly of
know,
me,
yeah,
speak
yeah, yeah.
do everything exactly how I want it, fine. But if it's somebody who I think would click a link and order a product offline, or I know would probably just pull up just for the sake of pulling up to see what's going on. Oh yeah, that's two of the salaries. Now that's three of the salaries. That's a lot more money to be made. So I'm not just trying to be like, I don't know. I think at one point I would have just been like, nah, I don't want nothing to do with you because you was disrespectful. I just
That's
don't.
how I take it.
I don't know if I just changed to where I'm like, I don't take that personally because I don't really know you personally to take it personally. Like it's
Right.
not
And I get
it is
that.
something that you shouldn't do for sure.
Right. Right.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. But also, well, not but and also I don't really
You don't
care.
care
Maybe
that
that's
much.
I don't
And
know.
that's cool. You
I
don't have to
care.
care.
I want people to treat me right. I do care about being treated right, but
Right.
that just didn't really hurt my feelings
You
like
wasn't
enough to
invested.
be
You were
like,
just kind of like,
yeah, it made me be like, oh yeah, I would never
I
go
was
try
just
to
gonna
go on
say,
another date with this guy,
right.
but I'm definitely sending the link to the products. I'm definitely sending like
Which is
as part of
fine.
the
And truthfully,
promo.
depending upon his character, he may not show up. You know what I'm saying? However, this is interesting and this is actually off topic, okay?
Okay.
Because I think this fits in perfectly with the discussion that was just had on the Breakfast Club this morning. And I think my reservation would be ninjas be what? What up, buddy?
Get that money.
Ninja,
That's all I'm saying, sis.
listen,
I don't mean I get it both ways, but I'm trying to get this
but
money.
ninjas be thinking that you okay. Let me tell you the situation. So
Okay.
this is a funny situation, right? So there was on I don't know, I forgot where it was, what state it was in. I want to say it was like Michigan or somewhere. But there was a woman who was she worked a night shift. She was checking her mail at like 4 o'clock in the morning as she was getting home from work. While she was checking her mail, a guy pulls up and robs her and of $100, right? While he's attempting to rob her, he says, "Damn, you kind of fine." He says, normally he was like, "Man, I'm sorry we had to meet on these circumstances, but would you, I'm gonna pay you back for real. I'm gonna pay you back." He said, "Would you just friend me on Facebook?" And waited for her. This is a real story. It was a report on the news, and waited for her to friend him on Facebook before he left and rode off on his bike and told her that he was going to pay her back.
Lisa, this story has
It
gotten
makes it no. It,
We're all delusional.
we're all delusional. It goes back to this story, right? We're
Oh
all
my,
delusional. I'm not
like
kidding you.
really?
This is a real and
What are
so
you
so
saying?
then he hits her up on Facebook and tells her that she was too fine to rob and he's really gonna pay her back. What's your Cash App handle? And then proceeds to say, "I'm really not that type of dude. Can we kick it tonight later on?" And
Lisa,
she
this
said,
is insanity.
and she says, he got donkey of the day, right? And she says, "I have a man and I can't do that." And of course, she sends the police all of that information and
Correct.
they arrest the dude. So the
So you're
conversation
saying
was no,
okay,
listen, this is the
okay,
conversation
okay,
that
okay.
this was the topic of the day that they had callers calling in to ask is do this
Well,
is
you said
it's
a bike,
wild. A
right?
bike.
A bike.
He pulled off on a bike and said and waited for her to friend him on Facebook and told her he was gonna pay her back because she was too fine to rob.
I look.
So
I guess we're all. I am delusional. Okay.
delusional, right?
Yeah.
So check this out. Okay, he gets arrested. He done FaceTimed her. I mean, Facebooked her. Blah 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 blah. Well, the topic was, um, do if you pay if a woman pays a man a compliment, does that mean the woman is quote unquote trying to hit on the guy, or is she just being nice and paying her a compliment?
Interesting.
And most people that called in that said, "Oh no, that's a gateway for us to start a conversation and for me to try to kick it." It was
Mm.
men. It was men. And the women were like, on the flip side, women were like, "No, that's the problem. That's why women can't be complimenting men because as soon as you try to compliment a man on his shirt or on his shoes, he automatically think you trying to flirt with him, and that's a gateway. We can't just be nice no more."
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm circling back around to say, I feel that way as well, but also, and I'm gonna tell you a little story about my husband because I feel like that's how he got me.
Oh,
Okay,
he got you. He
he
did
got me.
get you. Yeah.
But I said that to say I think a lot of times when if you were to be like, "Hey," hitting them up, inviting them places, and come out to this, I think a lot of times men take that as,
There's still
"Oh,
a chance.
there's still a chance.
Okay.
She's
Well,
giving me the opportunity to slide." Even if you're like, "No, that's not really what it is."
I was about to say, so
But
even
a
if I
lot of
say
times,
clearly,
I think a lot
I
of times
don't
men
want to.
can't differentiate between,
Okay.
let's just be free, especially if you're single. Especially if you're single,
Okay.
it's like, "Oh, you're single, and we at
All
one
right.
point
Well,
we're
let me go
talking about."
on and block him
You
then.
ain't gotta block them.
No,
This
I
ain't what I'm
think you're
saying.
you're big
I
sis.
just want.
You know the
Y'all
things.
tell us. Tell.
Should I block? I
Comment.
guess I'm
I
gonna
don't
block
think you
him.
should block
And
them.
then if y'all say, because he's been texting me today, I just haven't been responding.
Scoundrel.
Yeah, he's been texting me today. I just haven't been responding. So should I just block him since I'm not gonna? I'm just gonna block him just for now.
I
So
don't know.
he's
Listen
he's
to the people. What y'all
y'all
think?
okay.
Oh,
Nobody's gonna tell
buddy,
me. I don't
Haley.
know.
tell you.
Haley told me to block him. She was the first one. Well, and I did. My initial reaction was to block him. So we were talking about it last night. Haley was consoling me. I was like, it is a weird thing. So I appreciated it. We were just talking and drinking and FaceTiming. But I really was just like annoyed because Haley,
Spent money on an
we
Uber.
well, it ain't even about the
Was
money. It's
looking
about
good though yesterday because we was had a little meeting and you was on FaceTime. I was
girl,
like, oh,
right. I
she
felt
was
cute.
big.
And it didn't really go to waste. Like I said, I met some pretty cool. Okay, Kev said block. Oh dang, Walla, I'm gonna have to. We gonna have
Walla
to.
and
We gonna
Cav in the
Walla.
chat.
Yeah, Walla.
Hey
Walla.
y'all,
First of all, Walla, where you been?
where
Cause
you been, brother?
you ain't been pulling up. But it's good to see you, bro.
Oh, he said I'm behind. I need a summary real quick.
But anyway,
Yes, block
I
party. Thanks,
blocked him.
Kev.
I blocked him.
Okay.
So boss, just maybe you can rewind and listen to it on times two speed to get the story real quick, and then come back to the live. But anyway, me and Hal was talking about it, but I really was annoyed because Haley, it was so hot yesterday. We were like, Haley was like, "Ooh,
I
let's
just
go."
told you how hot it was in my house, baby.
Yes, exactly.
Come on.
Haley was like, "Ooh, let's go to the pool." I was like, "Oh my god, I really want to go to the pool today and just have some wine after work." But I was like,
And
I'm supposed
this
to be
one
linking up with
to
28, and 28 even. I I
28
I
done turned out to be
passed
a
up and
disappointment.
oh my god, that's so disappointing.
It ain't that it's not that it hurts because again, you haven't
It's a
established any
little
real
ego.
connection.
It's a little gut to punch the ego because I'm like,
You go
dang,
stand
bruh,
me up.
I got
Stand me
stood up. That's basically what it. Oh, dang, even O said block. Okay, everybody's team.
Hey,
All
listen
right,
to
he's
Big
blocked.
Cuz.
He's blocked, y'all. He's blocked. Okay, okay. All right, we don't need his money. Okay, I feel that. I feel that.
Listen,
I feel
scoundrel.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you.
he's blocked. Thank you guys for that. I needed help. So the next thing, since we're on help low time, I also
Oh, yesterday was. Tell us how
y'all
yesterday was.
wait. Can we take a shot? Because we didn't get to take a shot together. Do you have liquor?
I do, but you know I
Let
hate
we can take a
shots.
half a shot,
Can I
sis.
take
Let's
a
take a
shot of wine?
no. Can you just pour a little, even if it's a quarter, and then you can put some juice in it too. Everybody, okay, we got to pause, y'all. Check this out. So June 28th is National Lauren Day, and I'm not even joking.
It's a real day, y'all.
It is
I
a
wish you would have put it in
real,
the docket.
actual day. So everybody, pause
She
for the
wanted us to
cause.
celebrate it. She sent the family
I sent
a
the
group
family.
text. She
Mhm.
wanted us to celebrate her
Yeah,
on
I posted
Lauren's
it.
Day.
I posted it back on Instagram because I'm trying to make sure I post about the podcast and what
How did you
everybody got
find out
going
about
on.
this day? How did you find out that there was a Lauren
I
Day?
was leading a meeting for my team, and
Yesterday, on yesterday?
yesterday I had an activity where I wanted us all, because it's a lot of hard work and they take a lot of heat. So I was like, let's all praise each other. If we can't get all of the praise that we know that we're doing the hard work from outside departments, let's just take a minute to praise each other. So everyone
That's sweet, Lauren.
took
You're
a
such a great
thank
leader.
you, sis. Each person took a turn, like giving praises to the person that was sitting next to them. And when it came to me, the teammate, she was just saying how she really appreciated my leadership. She trusts me on a professional and personal level, and she was just
Oh,
like, "You're such a good person." And then someone else, one of like the comedians of our team, she was like, no, but everybody, we really do need to recognize Lauren today. Lauren, today's your day. I was like, wow. She was like, today is National Lauren Day, everybody. And we all just fell out laughing. I was thinking she was just being silly.
no, and you looked it up.
No, I am dead serious. It is an actual national holiday.
That's
Today is
wild.
National Lauren Day. So I said all that to say, don't think I forgot. Go get just a little shot, sis. We
Oh,
didn't get to celebrate. You go. I'm
y'all
gonna
see what
monitor
she make me
everybody.
do?
While you go, I'm gonna monitor everybody. Then I'm gonna go run and get my shot. So go, sis. Just a little shot. Go. Balls, Kevin. You don't have to, but sis, Haley, heart of H. Everybody, it's time. It's time. It's time. We're celebrating National Lauren Day just a day late. Go
Just
get a
a day
shot.
late.
Go get a
Okay.
shot. It don't have to be a whole shot. Y'all know I'm not taking a real whole shot. I'm gonna put a little pineapple juice, excuse me, a little sparkling water,
Mm,
and it's
mm,
it's
mm,
really gonna
mm.
just be mostly sparkling water and pineapple juice with a splash.
A
Buddies,
splash.
like buddies daddy say, just a splash
Just a splash.
of Jameson. I'm
Just
gonna
a
have just a splash of Jameson. So
splash.
everybody,
I'm
everybody,
sorry, I'm taking a
everybody,
long
everybody.
time. All right, I
Oh,
got. I'm gonna take me a little
okay.
lime
Thank
juice.
you.
I've got me a little lime juice too.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect. Perfect.
shots up.
All
Oh,
right.
I
All
got me a
right.
little. I just got me a little rum. Shots for National Lauren Day. Lord have mercy. Y'all see what my sister be getting me into?
Yes,
Do
I'm
y'all
so
see?
excited.
She is excited. I got something in my. Oh
My
look at my little shot glass.
what did it say? Huh? What does it
It
say?
says it says hugs and kisses. It's got a little kissy.
Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Okay.
Me too.
Nisa, you better not be cheating. Y'all tell on her. Did she pour water in there?
No.
Bet.
Ugh.
Got your sweets.
A
The splash
splash.
would come real quick. That's also true. So
I don't have no
y'all,
lime.
I'm did you take it already?
No, I feel it already before
Oh
I
my
even.
gosh. Okay. So I just want to say shout out
Yes,
to my
give a speech.
parents for naming me Lauren. I'm named after my uncle. For those that don't know, my dad's brother. So shout out
Yeah.
to you, Daddy. Shout out to my mom for trusting him with naming his youngest daughter. And it's really nice over here in these Lauren streets. All of my Rashad and Nisa, they have more unique names, which I kind of wish I knew how that felt because Lauren is kind of yeah. It's not all the way giving, but every Lauren that you know, ain't she
Jeremiah.
cool?
Hey.
Hey, bro, ain't every Lauren that you know cool?
Every
It's
last one of them.
it's only one that's a little off, but
For real?
but she was. I knew her in the fifth grade. I don't know her anymore.
She might be grown up and better now.
She
All
might have
right.
grew into it.
Happy
Cheers!
National Lawrence Day!
Thank you. That was good. Put a lot of pineapple juice in that. All right. Thank you, sis. You did it.
Woo!
Okay. Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The offense.
The
That
last
was
thing I just
totally off topic,
that
y'all.
was off topic, and this also is off topic, but I really do want to know. Is it cool for women to shoot their shot?
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Can I circle back around?
Yeah.
It is definitely cool for women to shoot their shot. But again, I think I think sometimes maybe it just and guys, you can tell me because I ain't no guy. But I do think that it depends on the maturity level of the male because I do think that a lot of times like women will compliment men, will compliment women. You know, I heard Amanda Seales be like, we compliment people by what they got on, like, okay, polka dots. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
yes.
I literally do this now to this day. I will okay, pink. But the same
Right.
thing with men. I compliment men and women. That is just the type of person I am. And so I think that some, and maybe it's not just men, but some that are immature may think a compliment equals, oh, they trying to holler at me, or oh, they trying to get at me. You know what I mean? Where we just two grown-ups recognizing that you look good, or that shirt is nice, or that pair of shoes
Yeah.
that you got
Do
on your
you
feet.
do you
Mhm.
think it's the same? So if they compliment you first and then you shoot the compliment back, do you think that makes it different versus if I'm a woman that's initiating the compliment towards a man? Do you think that could make it different?
Honestly, I think for me, and I ain't out here getting compliments from men, okay? because I got a husband.
That's
But
feels
anyway,
feels very kind. So sure that's why.
women, when women compliment me, a lot of times, like they compliment me, and I be like, "Girl, thank you, yes." And them shoes are so nice. I love, I'll pay with a
Yeah.
compliment from women, but I don't think I necessarily do that or have done that with men. But I will say the funny thing is, I always tell my husband, and y'all know my husband, and don't forgive me. I'm really it's out of love, but my husband is so conceited. He just a little conceited little, but he's so cute. Him is so cute. Him is so cute, right? And so when me and him met, I was definitely the woman that was like, I ain't looking for no man. I done already told y'all that whole story.
Yeah.
And the only reason we started a conversation is because my best friend complimented him. My best
Oh,
remember
that's
Low
right.
complimented him, and I didn't even see him. And we're all walking out the same time, and she turns and was like, "Okay, you looking nice. I love that outfit." And he took that little compliment and was like, "Yeah."
Got me one.
And he just, but in all reality, I do think a lot of times, maybe that gives the other
Breaks the
person the
ice.
confidence
Yeah.
to say something, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I feel like it's not always the case. And I don't know how to read that a lot of times. I'm
Me
like,
either.
maybe I shouldn't have maybe I shouldn't have said anything because now you think it's more than what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess like how saying sometimes you just gotta speak to break the ice. And I always say, like, I really do think COVID kind of plays into it.
Mm.
What up, David?
Hey,
um,
David.
because we're all delusional and socially awkward. Like nobody knows. I'm like, y'all don't remember how it was in the 1900s to just
Mm,
talk to people.
they don't.
Nobody remembers anymore, and I'm like, I get that. Me too. Like I don't really all the way know myself, but it is a little bit like weird to not be able to I was actually thinking about that yesterday. Some folks was like complimenting me, and I would shoot the compliment back, find something to compliment them on, and then I was like,
Mm,
I wish that I was like able to shoot off compliments first, because I don't. I will to women, but not
mhm.
to dudes. Like even if I'm
Mhm.
like, oh my, even if it's just harmless, like just wow, you're
Yeah.
very attractive. Like I don't want nothing beyond to let you know and make you feel a little
You
bit
look
better.
nice.
You
Right. You
look
look
really
good.
nice, and
Yeah.
I do think that that's nice and that's kind. But like you're saying, sometimes it could
Just be
create a
taken out of
little bit
context.
more than
Yeah. And especially
anyone.
nowadays, especially with in a single living a single life, for singles out there, especially when men, the climate that we live in, when sometimes you're trying to talk to, a man is trying to talk to you, and you just kindly like, no, and these ninjas will get with it sometimes. I
Mm.
definitely been cussed out by a man for not um engaging in conversation because I'm like, no, I'm good, and I'm just like, oh shoot, I might hit this ninja might try to kill me or kidnap me or something. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So you gotta be nice, or at least I always try to be nice. It's not, I ain't no don't be don't be what you talking about, huh?
Right. None of
No, I'm gonna
that.
be
None
as
of that.
nice as pie
Yeah.
and gently, no, thank you. But that don't always work, man. It's
Nah, not
real
always.
out here in these streets. So
I
just
mean,
be careful.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. All right. Well, more on how women should shoot their shot later. I
No,
definitely
no.
want.
How do you shoot? Do you ever shoot your shot, or do
I've
you want to
never
shoot
shot
your
my
shot?
shot. I've never shot my shot, and I want to test it out because I kind of feel
Let's
like
go out. Let's go out and let's just spend a night. And I'll take
you would
shots
be
with
my
you.
hitch.
I'll take shots with you. I will take shots with you, and we'll go out to the bar.
Oh
And
my
I'll be like,
god.
okay, you like remember when we were out a couple of weeks ago, and you you said there was an attractive guy, and you thought he was an angel because
Me?
he was
What do I be saying,
Haley,
Lisa?
Haley,
Where were
Haley,
we?
no way you don't remember this. We were at the pizza place, and
And
with
it was a guy there
and remember you were telling Haley about this beautiful guy that you saw
at the
behind
place.
y'all. Yes, and you said, and then when Haley
Oh,
asked
I
you
do remember.
where, I'm like, wait,
I do remember now.
been the perfect time for you to shoot your shot if he hadn't disappeared, you know.
I only thought he was an angel because he was there 1 minute and vanished the next. I was trying to point him out, like, oh, Haley, he's so cute. He's so cute. And then he
That
was
was so
gone. I was
funny.
like, he's an angel, obviously.
This
God
is
just
what we put
wanted
up
me
with.
to see, like, what's on the menu.
What's on the menu? Maybe gotta send them back
You can't
someday.
order it yet, but he was like, "This what's on the menu, though." I'm like,
But no, I'll be
"Oh,
your wingman. I'll come out with you and we can practice. We'll say it with.
well, tell us what you think though about it." And also,
A lot
about
of factors play into women complimenting guys.
yeah, and like, how do you shoot your shot? Like, so yeah, I guess yeah. Okay, we'll have to plan that and then report back to everybody how that goes.
Yes, I'm so excited
I've
about this.
never done that. Have you? Have you done that?
No.
Well, how are you gonna help me?
Oh, but I will tell you, I was out in the Miami streets, baby, and these girls, I was just people watching, and these girls were. It was one girl literally stopped, turned around, looked the man up and down, spit around. And he was like, "Oh, me?" And she was like, "Yes." I was like, "This how they out here shooting shots?"
Like they're being like the men. Maybe I
She
shouldn't
turned
do
around, looked
this.
at me.
I'm not. I'm not.
She spinning
I'm not
around
cut
like,
out
"Yes,
for it.
baby, I want
I'm
you."
not cut out
I
for
was
it.
like,
I don't
"Whoa!"
think I'm cut out for it, guys. Yeah,
But it
I'm
could
gonna
be a
just.
casual, just
I.
bar. No,
How would I do it?
I don't know. We got to
Yeah.
talk to some men who have had women shoot their shot at them and
Or
see how
how they
that
want their
process
shot,
went,
or how they will want a woman to
or
shoot
how
their
they
shot.
will.
'Cause I'm
Yes,
like,
I don't know.
he was the
I don't know.
security guard. He was. Ah, I totally forgot about that until you just said it though.
It
Anyway,
was the sec.
he was like, anyway, y'all.
You found them. Okay, never mind.
You know what? We'll talk about shooting shots. I do want to be like do some social experimenting because when else will I have a chance to shoot my shot? I feel like I should
Yeah.
try it. I feel like I should at least try it. The thing about women
Why do
shooting
you
their,
want to? Why do you want to shoot your shot?
I just want to know how it goes. I really like just for the experience. Like, what happened? Oh, you know what it is too. I was listening to an Amanda Seals interview where she was
Hmm.
talking about her relationship that she's been in. Now, I think she said they've been together for like 3 years.
Oh,
Eh,
really? I didn't know she was in a relationship. Good for her.
Right. That's why I was listening to the interview because I'm like, you never really hear her talking about her relationship. So I was like, oh, this is really
Right.
cool. She was talking about it and she was saying how she had just, I think, had a bad date or ended like a bad something with a dude who was just like mad disrespectful. And she
Mm.
ended up just like hitting up somebody that she knew and was like, basically, like, what you doing? Like, what's up with you? Like, almost like the same
What's
day.
that?
And I was like, so
What's
is
that?
that shooting? Because she initiated. I don't know if that's the same thing as shooting. She initiated contact with this guy, and you know what I'm saying. Now they together for 3 years. I'm like, I think my whole thing about shooting shot in my mind has been like, nah, because then it's like you thirsty, and they gonna think you down for whatever, and I'll have to circle back. Like I'm actually not down for nothing. I just wanted to shoot my shot with you and see what happened. Okay. Now hush.
Now be quiet and sit down
Oh,
somewhere.
now hush. So that
Oh, don't listen
y'all
to us,
can y'all
y'all.
okay, so let's catch up here. Some women have flirtatious personality and guys aren't used to being complimented, so it's hard to okay and just taking. I feel that. I think sometimes that could go both ways for women
I was
too.
literally about to say it could go both ways.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sometimes that's crazy for us too. I've never shot my shot because I shoot when there's some okay. I don't
buckets.
even. I don't know why I even clicked because I knew you was gonna be cutting up down south.
Buckets.
Um.
Yeah. Well, you know
Yeah.
what? That's interesting because there was a study recently where 75%, and I don't think this is a big difference, right? But there's a study, 75% women versus 65% men, um, are happy. Women are more happier being single than men are. And they
Mm.
said, excuse me, and they said one of the reasons is because women work harder within a heterosexual relationship,
Ooh.
whereas they feel like men don't work as hard. So when they're single, they're like, I get to do my own thing. I ain't got to answer nobody. I ain't got to clean up after nobody. I ain't got to do this, do
Mm.
that,
Oh.
And then
Okay.
also they said that women are more um, prone to having, outside relationships or support groups, friend groups, whereas men typically rely on their wives or their significant others to have like extended relationships with different friend groups. So that's what the studies say. Not Almisa.
Mm.
Don't listen to me.
Mm.
Listen to the study. But
What
what
do
you
you
think about
think?
that?
Oh,
I don't
me?
know. I ain't single. I don't know,
No,
honey.
I know, sis, but I'm saying you can think something about it. But I feel that. I definitely do feel
Do you?
that.
Okay.
I don't know. I was what was I feel like I was listening to a podcast or maybe just listening to my own thoughts and just being like, this actually isn't so bad. I tell you all the time, I'll just be having so much random fun. I think I'm not gonna lie. Like if all of my friends were in a relationship and booed up, it probably would be a
Mm.
very different scenario for me. I probably would be trying to choose somebody quick. But
You remember? Okay, go ahead. I
no,
didn't
no,
just put a
go.
plug
No,
in that.
no. So you don't forget. What's up? I'm not gonna forget.
No, but you remember when the buddies used to be hanging out and it was two and two, it was two married and two single, and now it's two and two
It was
again.
three married. I was married.
No, you
You,
were,
me.
but I wasn't.
Oh, I forgot you weren't married
I
then.
wasn't. I wasn't. And when you said that you just be
That's
having
so
the most
true,
random
sis.
fun, man, I used to be having the most random fun with y'all fools. It
But
was just
for real,
random. It was just
really,
literally, it wasn't planned. It was just
yeah,
organic and just
yeah.
authentic, just pure some fun. We can't even talk about fun.
And really, legitimately, that's how I feel. Like y'all know how close me and Haley are. Me and Haley literally every night be like texting each other. Almost every night of the week, we'll text each other and say, I'm sick of my own because we have too much random fun every single day. It just be like it could just be on
I
FaceTime.
literally just snorted. That's how funny that was.
We're having too good of a time. I just feel so much joy
That's
in
what it
my
is.
body and in my
Yes,
life.
I'm
It's like
so happy for that. I want that for y'all. I really do.
yeah, but that's I'm saying like it I get how people it can be difficult to feel like this person can add to my joy and add to my life and not add to my
Mm,
load and my burdens and my weight. Like I do
mm.
understand, like don't get me wrong, I don't have crazy romanticized unrealistic Hollywood expectations about what relationships are. I think they are worthy work if it for with if we both find each other worthy. But
Absolutely.
some I don't know if it's Atlanta or if it's my
Atlanta.
age demographic or if it's
Well, it
I only want
certainly
to
ain't
date
28.
black men. It ain't 28, my God. But I wanted to go up here though, because sis Buddy said she shot her shot with her husband
Say
and it
what
went
now?
through. But they was 10 years off.
You ain't we yeah, y'all been
You
together
was too young.
35
I
years.
feel like you was so young.
You
It don't even
mean
really count.
you mean to tell me you shot your buddy? Now I done known you
She
for
said, "Let
half
me
more than half
see."
my life. Never known that.
She said she shot her
Wow.
shots, but I don't know. I feel like they were so young. They
Okay.
y'all been together since high school,
And he
man.
ain't had no choice at that point. You probably was just gonna beat him up and be like, "Boy, you my boyfriend. Shut up
Period.
and come along."
And hush, like I say, and hush. So I don't know. I don't even really remember what I was talking. But oh yeah, yeah, having a good time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. It is hard. It's
Not a
hard.
long time.
It's kind of. I can see how it can be challenging, but I am asking God to kind of open my eyes
Absolutely. That's what you
to,
do.
yeah, to whatever, you know what I'm saying, He has for me. So I'm not just like, this my life is so full of joy right now that if there's any, we talked about how I think everything's a red flag. So we working on it. I'm working on it. But if I didn't have a very close friend that was single, that we literally can
Hmm.
do so much stuff together and have a lot of fun together, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. It might be a lot more difficult if Haley was in a very committed relationship, or if she was married, if she had a family.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would have probably been a lot more challenging.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's good, sis. I really I like that, and I think that I enjoy the fact that y'all are enjoying life. I feel like y'all are still
No, thank
young.
you.
Y'all are gorgeous women. Y'all have so much going for yourselves, and
Jesus.
I don't know why, a millionaire ain't snatched y'all asses upside
We don't
that.
really be outside like that,
I
and
know
when we
y'all be
do,
inside having
we
a good
be
time.
inside, baby, and we go to the same spot. We go to the cigar bar. We go to the Maria taco truck. We don't be going nowhere. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really okay. So I had like a slight walk of shame. So I was
Ooh.
pretty close to the place that I went, and it was like off the belt line, and the belt line is really not far from where I live. So I have like an exit on the belt line. So I started walking just to walk off the stand up, like being stood up. I was trying to walk off being stood up. I had my wine in my hand. I was like, okay, babe, I was stood up. I was stood up. All right, okay, let me just think.
Let me just let
Let
that
me
soak
just
in.
let
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 me
me
just
just
think.
let me just think. Let me just process. I ended up walking a mile home.
Scoundrel.
It was less than a mile, actually. It wasn't even
I
a
was
mile.
say,
I walked the whole way home, child, looking the f good. But then I was like, I didn't have no any headphones. I was just walking,
that's
subject
a
to the
clear head,
elements.
baby.
But I don't usually like doing that because I'm like, I'm not typically the one to want to like engage with people. So I want to have on my headphones. But it was nice to kind of, you know,
There were other people. You live in the city. Of
on the
course, there
belt
were other
line. I was
people.
walking on the belt line for the
Oh,
majority of
okay.
the walk. So,
I
people
gotcha.
are like
I don't
complimenting
know.
and
Ugh,
asking how I'm doing. But
people.
it really
Okay.
was, it ended up being nice. But even I said all that to say, I don't feel like I just be, walking down the street like, hey, someone
Hi,
say hello to
guys.
me.
Right.
How's it going,
You just be
fellas?
minding your business.
I just be like I'm from New York or something. I got somewhere to go. Get up out my face.
Got somewhere to be, baby.
Yeah. So even that is like a thing where I'm like, even if I go to a concert or something outside of my norm, oh, I might need to put on my smiley face so that
Okay.
so that
That's
it'll be different. But oh,
what he said.
now
Wait now.
she said you the one helping her shoot a shot.
It is very possible. It is very, very possible. Let her husband tell it. It's the running joke where he'll be like, that's one of my best friends, and her husband be like, well, don't forget she was my friend first because we've known each other. Practically all of us have known each other our whole lives, but I knew her husband before I knew her, and so he's always like, don't forget I was your friend first, and I'm like, okay, so
Oh my gosh, that is
maybe
hilarious.
that's why I probably helped her because I already knew he had an eye on her. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Don't listen to me. Don't get into
well, the
lying.
truth comes out.
That was like, when we was what, 10, who knows.
Literally, y'all were children. Okay, now I'm an auntie, so I don't know what TTG means. I was reading this. Wallace
Ooh.
caught up now, so he says now about your boy. He probably used to these females nowadays. TTG,
That don't no, that don't.
TTG.
That
Let's try to do this. Let's try to do this
okay.
together,
Let's
sis.
let's read the whole context
Okay,
first.
okay.
Okay.
Now about your boy, he probably used these females nowadays, TTG, and probably felt some kind of way about the texting. enough for his taste and might have had something else lined up just in case. Okay, so now what
So
could TTG
TT
females nowadays
the nowadays
days
these
trying to
spots.
go?
Look at
Okay,
me,
so
these spots.
he's used to
These
these okay, he's used to females these days
nowadays
taking
that
the okay.
this
I
is
have no
hard.
clue. Now, Dr.
Brother.
Boy, he probably used to these females nowadays trying to get, trying to ghost,
Trying to
trying to
go.
ghost.
I don't know. And
Maybe
probably
that's
felt
it.
some
Maybe
kind
he's
of
used to
way.
these females trying to ghost. Oh, now that goes, and he probably felt something because he
You
probably thought
sound
I was
real
trying to ghost.
old.
Now, I
Tell
like
us,
that.
is that it?
That has to be
We
it.
sticking with it.
Trying to ghost. That has to be it. That's the only thing that I can.
Did you
That makes a
tell?
lot of
You know
sense.
what? Tell the people how this is the same 28
Train
year.
to go. What does that even
Train
mean?
to
Train to
go.
go?
Bring the other one back up. Bring the other one back up. Let's
No,
read it.
trying to ghost. Train to
Train to
go.
go. Now
Train
about
to go?
your boy, he probably used to these females nowadays. Train to
Train to
go and
go.
probably trying to go. Like you on go, like you ready to go, like you like, oh, okay. You as soon as you text me, I'm gonna text you back. Man,
Train to go, that's what that means?
I think so. Like he like, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you quick with it. You trained to go. You like, oh, I got a date. Yeah, I'm trained to go. Let's get it.
that's
Let's go.
crazy. Train to
That's
go?
why he 28. That's exactly why he 28.
Oh, bless his
He
heart.
don't know no
Okay.
better.
28,
No, not
28.
bless his heart. Bless whoever gonna be with that sucker duck heart. Oh
Well,
baby, he don't know
we're
no
all
better.
delusional. Yeah, so that's fine.
Trained to go.
Yeah,
I
we
would have
definitely are
never
aunties.
conquered.
Did you know what it meant though, Haley? Because
Aunties,
TTG,
I would have never.
I
We
never would have figured.
literally just
Train to go. I'm
made
still
up our.
confused.
What did we say?
Trying to ghost, and
Trying
I think
to
that makes more
ghost.
sense. Trying to ghost. That makes more sense to me than train to. I
Versus
don't even
trying to go.
Yeah. Okay, so
That a real like? I'm gonna start
train
using
to
that
go.
nowadays.
I gotta Google
TTG.
that. I gotta Google
TTG.
that. TTG. That's what he said. TTG. I gotta Google that. That's
Whoa.
crazy, man. I ain't
Okay.
never
Well,
heard
I
that.
learn something new every single day, and I'm gonna start using that. And I'm gonna use that at work because I got a lot of young people that work with me, and I'm gonna see if they know what that means. And because they be telling me all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Why would you even come in here with that?
I do have like one young person in my department. I might ask her. She probably don't know what that means.
TTG. TTG.
Me, he put we out. I know what that means.
I now see they're my brother. I told you. Come on now. Come on. Okay,
Anyway,
so
y'all, let us
we didn't
know.
we didn't
Yeah,
get
we didn't get to
through.
anything. Let us know what y'all think about, because we didn't even talk about why men are less happy according to that statistic, being single. Well, we did, but we should have had Brother
We
B
didn't dive into
or
it.
Cousin O on the podcast, because I really don't even know what to think about that. Brother B said he good by himself. So I
By
guess we
all
don't know
means.
those guys. That's
By
starting this
all means.
Saturday.
Yes, baby. And brother R didn't just got married at 40. So hey, baby,
That's true.
that says a
Yeah.
lot.
So
He been. Oh, I thought you was
you
about to
just
post
put.
something.
Oh,
You was like that. I was like, who got something to say? Say it. What? Okay. Okay. Go
oh,
ahead.
say it,
Say it.
man. I was happy. I'm gonna hide that comment now. Hush. Oh,
Hide it.
now don't
Don't
nobody repeat
listen
that.
to
Don't
him.
listen to. Oh, now he cutting up.
He cutting up. Something serious.
We shouldn't
Something
have taken that
serious.
shot earlier for National Lauren
See?
Day. That's
Now
that. Got that's just the same effect as
that
that 18%, the Hennessy of wine.
that means next year Lawrence Day should be on a Thursday. Is next year a leap year? Next year is a leap year. So it probably won't be. I don't know how this thing works. Y'all know my son is a leap year baby. He has a real birthday next year.
That's crazy.
Right? Isn't
Oh
that
my
crazy?
gosh. He's only had 5 birthdays.
Wow.
This is his 5th birthday.
Oh, yeah, it does skip because it's a leap year next year. So National Lawrence Day is not gonna be
Is it
on.
a
It's a
Friday?
Friday.
That's
Because
even
it's a
better,
leap year.
y'all, because we ain't got to go to work Saturday. We don't have to go to work, so I'm celebrating hard.
Friday
Hey.
Eve. Happy Friday Eve.
Yeah, it is peaceful. I guess we can end it on that note. I think for us,
Okay.
it's been very peaceful, which is nice. Which is nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm
know what
so
I'm
happy for
saying.
y'all, and I'm rooting for y'all. And you know, I don't really have a quote, but the Bible says, "He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing." So maybe
Hey, he's
you ain't got
Katai.
to be out in these streets trying to shoot your shot. You just let the man who is the one that God said would find a good thing find a good thing. Okay, and when he's ready for that good thing to come, he'll let him show up, and he'll
Yeah,
show
I
out.
forgot to tell y'all as I'm drinking my wine. This is the last thing. How about somebody ask me to speak a sermon at their church? Can you
Hallelujah.
believe
And
that?
I'm gonna be on the front row, and I'm gonna start practicing my shout, because I ain't never know how to shout. I done had
Y'all,
I done had Buddy try
I
to teach
hope
me
it's
how to shout too.
Communion Sunday.
All I know how to do is this. Dun, 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 dun,
It be the
dun, dun,
shoulders. Me too.
dun, 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 dun. But I can't get the foot coordination right with,
Me
with the
either.
shout. Buddy,
No.
Buddy got that shout down
She
pat.
she
I've
shouts.
been trying. I've been
Yeah.
trying to let her teach me, but I ain't got it yet.
It didn't stick.
I'm going to shout
Mm,
when
okay.
you bring forth the word.
Okay. Do that.
I'm
Yeah.
practicing,
Shut
baby.
up.
But it ain't gonna be
I
for
love
fake.
it.
It ain't gonna be for play. It's gonna be for real, for real. It's gonna be for
Okay.
real, for real.
I love
I'm
that. I love
excited
that. Okay. Praise God. Praise
because we
God.
love Jesus.
And last
He's
thing,
all
y'all,
right.
we I don't know if Haley got any more candles on the site. Y'all go to Haley's website, buy up
Yes,
all the
yes.
candles. Haley, can you put the website in the chat?
Chat real quick, like
Go
I'm a,
to
I'm a,
the website, buy everything that's left, body butters, body scrub, candles. I have a
website
new
is. I'm sorry. Can I give you the
oh, yeah,
website?
yeah,
I
yeah.
got it. It's actually halimas.com. HALIMAHS.com. So go support our good sis, halimas.com. Ooh,
Perfect. Go
it's a
support
beautiful
Halima
website
at
too.
halimas.com. Go on to wherever you can stream music, download Fresh Start Worship's latest EP. I'm
Lauren is
the
singing
Thank you,
it.
sis. I am one of the featured vocalists. The EP is called He is Savior, Fresh Start Worship. I'm singing on I Believe, lead on I Believe. So y'all go ahead and stream that everywhere.
Post that tonight.
Like it. And I'm planning on releasing some new secular music soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that too. I'm serious. I gotta get these songs off. They just been
You
sitting
got them. You
forever,
got
and
them. You
I'm
got
just gonna
them.
just start releasing them for no good reason.
Absolutely. Not for no good reason, for the people, because we need good music. What is wrong with you?
Exactly. Also, y'all go to April's place in Douglasville.
I went to April's place on last week, and it was phenomenal. And I ran into somebody that I hadn't seen in a long time, and it was great. I was sitting down at the bar grading papers and
That food
eating
is so good.
eating some daggone salmon. Guess what? Today is April's birthday. Shout out to
Oh
April.
my
You didn't even
gosh!
know that. You just shouted her out. I texted her earlier to
Happy
tell her happy birthday.
birthday,
Happy birthday,
April.
April. We love you. We hope
We
you have
love
a
you.
phenomenal, phenomenal birthday. Many,
Yes,
many, many more years to come. All the
for
cancers
sure.
stand up. I got a
Okay.
cancer.
I love that. And we're going to visit our brother for his
Oh
birthday next week.
yeah.
So happy
We're
birthday
gonna
to
be
you, brother. I think
there.
his
Yes.
birthday is on next Thursday, so we'll shout him out too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
All
said you
right.
don't have a final.
No, that was it. That was it. That's it. That's all. That's it.
Uh,
That's all. And don't listen to us.
don't listen to us, but make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm back on the gram, y'all, but I'm not there for a
She back
long
on the
time. I'm there
gram.
for a good time. So hit me. Single men, feel free to slide into my DM. I'll see how I can shoot my shot back at you. I'll try it out.
AI out here real, so there might be some AI.
I'll use now. I'm not above using Chat GPT to send a flirty text if I can't. If I'm tired and I can't think on my feet, I actually almost thought about using Chat GPT the other day for a flirty text. I didn't use it. I didn't use it. I didn't
Don't
use
use
it,
it.
but you know.
But I mean, it's got its advantages. Secular mind.
Okay. That's the quote.
She's
That's
been
the quote
sending
we
us
ending.
secular. She was sending us secular
She,
music right before this. She
and
was
it
sending us.
was it was
It was
slapping.
good. I'm about to go play it right now. Okay.
That's
Oh,
the
we love
quote of the
y'all.
day. Secular, my favorite.
Secular, that need to be a hashtag. Don't get mad, Jesus.
No, all right. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Make sure y'all come back here next week. Thank you.
Like, comment, subscribe. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.